Good morning, social media. Since I have various channels, I'm gonna just throw it out there like that. A little talk about business. Someone sent me a text yesterday, and they asked me if I repaired heaters. And I answered no, I don't. It is what it is. No, I don't work on pool heaters. I really don't do, even though the back of this truck says emergency pool services. I told him no, I really don't work on heaters. Because weird time to be asking about heaters for the summertime. But I said, well, why don't you tell me what's going on? He told me what was going on. I said, my heater service light is coming on. I said, who cleans your swimming pool? And the guy says, well, we have a cleaner that cleans our swimming pool. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, we're gonna put that in this box. Remember, he has a pool cleaner, a service provider. And I said, well, have him clean the filters first. Because I said, if your heater was working and is not working, that's the first thing a heater service technician is going to ask you. When was the last time the filters were cleaned? Because if we come there and the filters aren't clean, that's another $75 to $150 for us to do that. And he said, well, he just cleaned them a month ago. Now you can understand why I say no. I don't do this. I don't do this work. Not for my non-customers. And I said, well, does it sound like a whole bunch of rocks are inside the system? And he said, yes. And I knew exactly what the problem was, and I knew exactly how to repair it, because even though I am not a heater or a solar technician, I have full capabilities of repairing those things as a full service pool company, even up to cleaning tile. But that's right now I'm in the mode of just getting my work done. So he asked me how much I charge for service. And I said, well, that depends on the pool. I've learned. And he starts to go in, sending me pictures of the pool. And how much do you charge for service? And I said, well, I charge anywhere between $135 and $185 per month. Now, this is the reason why I'm adding in service contracts. Stay tuned for more.